This is class feedback for Module 3. Individual grades can be found in My Grades. Please feel free to contact me with any questions. As an overview, the application activities for Module 3 included the Feedback Knowledge Check, a completed discussion post, and 2 responsive discussion posts. Application activity number 2 was a 5-question assessment in your practice course with completed assessments in your group members' courses. Application activity 3 was a rubric or grading form for an assignment. Application activity 4 was a wiki profile of an assessment strategy, and application activity number 5 was the job aid. I enjoyed reading the discussion post concerning the feedback knowledge check. You want to use different kinds of exam questions for different subjects and to cover a variety of analysis. Also, you want to relate each question back to an objective. As for future learning, don't try and trick your learner. Questions can be hard enough as is, and sometimes we, as instructors, end up being tricky when we don't intend to be. Finally, objective assessments are great ways to provide feedback automatically to students so they are aware of what concepts they do and do not understand. The assessments did a great job of highlighting the concept of using different types of questions and asking about the objectives. You guys definitely applied what you learned. If you are interested in learning more about assessments, you can visit the website on the screen by Bill Horton for some excellent resources. Also, make sure you are providing very clear instructions to your students that include point values, assessment time, and number of times to take the assessment. Rubrics are a fantastic way to save time while still providing personal feedback. I was very pleased with how well your criteria were developed while still being simple and informative. An important aspect of the rubric you picked up on was to include the why as well as the what, which is very important. Things to remember for the future is to always include a 0 column for students who do not fulfill any aspect of a criteria. Also, be sure to have clear and measurable difference in performance that is objective and identifiable to students. The wiki pages are great. I hope each of you take a look at the different groups in addition to your own. You can also look at the 2010 archive groups for even more suggestions. The profiles all had great ideas and strategies for assessing and engaging your learners that focus on creating and evaluating without being a typical assessment. Hopefully you got some ideas for assessing your students that will help build knowledge. Like I said, this is not a comprehensive list of assessment strategies. You can also use videos, virtual posts, and tons of other ideas. If you are interested in alternate assessment, I would love to talk with you more about it. Lastly, you completed a job aid to help provide feedback to online students. This is a wonderful way to share your expectations with students so you are both on the same page to begin with. You can also be as creative as your personality and course content is, and make sure to upload it as a PDF for easy accessibility. Job aids can serve a variety of purposes and can also include a rubric for students to self-evaluate before they turn in an assessment. This concludes the feedback for Module 3. Your individual grades are posted, and please let me know if you have any questions.